Hi, welcome to Mike's Diabetes World. Ooh ah, ooh ah, ooh ah. Another fun and exciting morning. Today, I want to talk about your choices out there. And back when I was first diagnosed, 47 years ago, or it will be 47 this October, but whatever. There were sort of like 2 or 3 main supplier of diabetic supplies. Now there are so many, and you have to really look at the advantages of everything. First of all, you're going to have to look at, let's take a look at sensors. Back in my day, there were no sensors whatsoever. Because you gotta remember, back when I was diagnosed, we were still testing urine to show how much sugar we were releasing. Let the Kraken go. But now we have sensors where we can read our blood sugars by. Now, the top 3 really that I have been able to find are Medtronic. And Medtronic is pretty well a closed loop system, which they all, 2 out of 3 are. And in the closed loop system, it allows you to talk with your pump. Now, Medtronic is sort of self-driven. It works with the insulin pump, and it will talk with the pump. It will tell you if you're going high, if you're going low. It's never going to be spot on to what your blood sugar is. Still, the best way of doing that is with your finger pokes. Now, back when they first came out, we'd have to calibrate at least twice a day. And now we're starting to get past calibrations. So, yay! Now, Dexcom. Dexcom is probably one of the most widely spread advertising campaigns. And everyone thinks, oh well, that's the one to get. And it could be that it works for a lot of people. But is it right for you? I think Dexcom is just sort of stepping out of calibrations as well. It will give you a constant reading, same as the Medtronic. However, it can talk to a few more pumps. Where I'm sure you could probably use your Medtronic pump with a Dexcom. I'm not sure. I've never tried. Now, Dexcom keeps coming up with new models. And the problem with coming up with new models is new sensors, new accessories for it can really be a friggin' pain. Now, the third big one is, I think, sort of started for, or they're products were more aimed for type 2, and that's freestyle. But nowadays, type 1s have joined on the bandwagon, and where Medtronic and Dexcom allow you to take a look at your pump and read what your blood sugars are, Freestyle Libras, you kind of have to tap either the reader or your phone up to wherever the sensor is to get a reading. To me, it's just easier to take a look at the pump and see where my blood sugars are or heading. Now, all three sensors are there to guide you. Are you going up? Are you coming down? Are you sort of stable? Could be important information. Glucometers. There are so many friggin' glucometers. And you can't use the strips from one glucometer to the strips of another glucometer. Oh. And they each come with a different Lancet device. The sad thing is, if you break or lose your Lancet device, you can't sort of go to a drugstore and say, hey, can I have a new Lancet device? Because it won't. I found that if I need a new Lancet device, I will have to go to Amazon or a mail order and order some in. So it's a good practice to always have backup. Now, these were just examples. What I wanted to really talk to you about is try things first. Don't just say, oh well, I'm going to go on to the Dexcom and I'm going to order all these supplies, and you find out that the Dexcom isn't giving you the information you need. So the best thing is you try and you see. It would be nice if everyone would give you samples, but they kind of want to get you and hold on to you. Now, personally, I've tried all three. In Canada, let's go back to sensors. I've tried all three, and I prefer the Medtronic one. Doesn't mean it's the best, doesn't mean it's the worst. It's just something I tried. Now, my personal feeling on the Freestyle was it was sort of a nice stepping stone to learn how to utilize CGM technology. You could start off with a glucometer and find, oh, that doesn't do it. Well, this one has a better feature, but you have all these supplies. Your doctor may say, so make sure that you have supplies that work with the pump you want. The one you choose. For any product, of diabetes related. There's a few different type of dextrose. There's a tablet. There's a syringe. There's a glucagon to shoot up with. There's a glucagon nasal. But don't go out and go whole hog. Learn if you really like the item. Sometimes you may be able to get a company that will give you a machine to try out, whether it be a pump or does you no harm in asking. But until you're sure, just order in small batches. Because if you've decided you want to change, so with choice, there's so much more that opens up. But think about it. Have a great day. We'll just talk later. Bye now.